almost 2 months. I did my shorts this morning, but come on in, come on in. Let's do a recap review, probably of the week. Let's do a recap review of the week. Like the video as you guys come in. Like the video as you guys come in. Of course, I appreciate everyone for being here. So let's do the disclaimer. So copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only. If you're just now coming in, we did generally speak about Diddy's NDA and what that means for his friends, that they basically cannot speak about him, his family, his exes, his associates. The NDA basically covers a lot of what they can and can't say. So I wasn't surprised. It kind of just resurfaced. Either it was on Jasmine Brand or it was on the Shade Room. So I'm going to just do a quick recap review for the week. I hope everyone's having a great Sunday. Busy morning for me. So I kind of wanted to go live, but then I said, okay, let me go ahead and take care of what I have to take care of, and then I'll come on live later. So like the videos you guys come in, like the videos you guys come in. Let's see how many people we get into the room. We're going to go through some general topics, hot topics, trending topics. This will be a quick live. If you did not know, Diddy's key to Miami Beach officially revoked by the city. I'm not surprised. Aiming the legal troubles. Let's see. So you know his key for New York was rescinded about, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, and then they gave Fat Joe the key. Or was his key rescinded about 8 months ago? Something like that. I know it was after the Cassie situation. Like the video, like the video. If you guys did not know, Eric Adams' alleged corruption trial is set for April of 2025. That's going to be allegedly a month before Diddy's. Diddy's trial is set for May. So Eric Adams is set for April of 2025. Young Thug, of course, was released. It showed, there was a video that showed him contacting T.I., saying hello. He shared his first tweet. The family is very appreciative of his girlfriend. I think her name is Mariah, of all what she did in regards to him being in there. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Thanks for tuning in. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Clearwater, Florida. Hello, hello, hello. Just doing a quick live. If you guys did not know, there's been a lot of people that's endorsed Kamala Harris, Alicia Keys, Cardi B. I saw something in regards to Gorilla, and other women are supposed to endorse Kamala Harris. Recently, LeBron endorsed Kamala Harris. Of course, we had Kelly Rowland and Beyonce endorse Kamala Harris. So there's been a lot. If you did not know, Kamala Harris was on SNL. I tried to post all 3 clips, but it got blocked. One of them I think is still up. I don't know if that one's going to get blocked too. Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon, everyone. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. And press 5 if you've been here. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Okay. Just came in. Yeah, I went live later. I normally go live at 8, 9, 10, or 11. This is late for me, but it's all good. It is all good. So yeah, everyone spoke about Cardi B's speech, and people were kind of giving Cardi B a hard time from reading from her phone. She was like, "I'm a mom. Sometimes my mind be racing all over the place." She said I had to write stuff down, and she said the best place for me to write it down was my phone. So people kind of talked about, was she talking to the world or was she taking slight digs at Offset? But yeah, we're just doing hot topics, trending topics. We're not going to be on here long. Like I said, Young Thug got released. Many people are saying, what is it going to look like in regards to his music? Um, of course, he's going to have to allegedly move out of Atlanta and he has to relocate because, per the judge, he can't be in Atlanta. We're going to do hot topics, trending topics, TGI Friday files for Chapter 11, and bankruptcy protection. There's been a lot of restaurants having concerns. Didn't I did a video in regards to Red Lobster. And then in regards to Wendy, they're revamping some of their stores. I posted that on my community tab. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before, where you're watching from. Yes, hit that like button, everybody. Hit that like button. Welcome, welcome. Hit that like button, everybody. Thanks for being here. I saw the video where Sierra did her Halloween costume, and she kind of revamped her look from years and years ago. Well, let me see. Halloween. Oh, oh, there was somebody that dressed up like Sierra. Okay, but then I thought I saw Sierra do like a old homage to herself, and then I saw a video in regards to Sierra and Lala doing a video, them kind of dance with her pregnant, them kind of hanging out, having a good old time. I really like Sierra and Lala's friendship. Sierra and what's Kobe Bryant's wife, Vanessa Bryant. So Sierra's cool with Vanessa and Lala. So I like all their friendships. I really do. But did you guys check out Cardi B's speech and what did you think about the speech? I think a lot of people are kind of saying different things about her speech, but she had to do what she had to do. It's interesting. Cardi B dressed up as let's see, Jessica Rabbit, and so did Mulatto. So Cardi B looked like she's lost a lot of weight. Her waist is thin, but when she was doing a video regarding going live at the rally, she had some kind of waist thing snatching her in then. If you did not know, Erica Dixon is asking, has anybody seen her daughter? It seems as if Erica Dixon is not speaking to her daughter, Omani, as much. Omani is probably, what, 18, 19, 20, 21? She's probably between 21 and maybe 24. And she was like, if anybody's seen her, have her call me. She's like, sometimes she'll answer, sometimes she won't, or she'll text me 2 days later. Erica Dixon had a few children. Armani might be like, Ma, that's all you. I'm not going to be babysitting. I'm not going to be watching them children. That's all you, Mom. Who knows what it is? But you got to remember, Erica Dixon and Scrappy have been kind of going back and forth on media. Maybe she just wants a break. I mean, now that she's adult of age, she's over 18, that's probably why she just wants to chill. Okay, so everybody's talking about the Megan Thee Stallion documentary. Got to get into it at some point. But what do y'all think about Megan Thee Stallion documentary? Some people are saying, okay, you went on and you told us that you lied to Gail King's face. Why not just say, I might have had some interactions with him? She could have been general. I might have had some interactions with him. I don't know. What's my tablets doing? Okay, I think it went away. Yeah, so everybody's like, okay, the documentary, some people are concerned about different clips. Some people are concerned about her lying to Gail. Some people are concerned about her calling Gail a B, which, people aren't kind of disrespectful to Gail. Gail's of age. So people were like, see, you just should have just said. We might have had some interactions on a drunken night. She could have said the same thing. So many people feel, has she always told the truth about different things? Some say she said what she had to say about Tory. It is what it is, and he's in jail. But I guess Tory Lanez team is saying, nope, not so fast, because she should have told the truth, because that would probably make it seem as if you were angry about the two of you cheating and he was supposed to be dating Kelsey. So here nor there, Tory's in jail. He trying to do everything he can to get a new. Is it a? I think he's trying to appeal it. And of course, I did do a video of Tory Lanez's dad speaking out. And I don't blame the dad. And I don't blame Tory. It's interesting, whenever Tory tries to go viral, whether it's music, they took all his equipment. When he did that about 2 or 3 months ago, they removed his equipment where he was saying, hey, everybody, I can kind of figure out a way I can share my music from here. And then they was like, nope, you're not going to be doing this in here. Nobody. Because they probably just don't want the legal ramification or issues regarding that. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody's going to want to do what Tory's doing. So there's the issue. We're kind of just doing a recap review, everyone. Come on in, come on in. Like the video, like the video. We're just doing like a recap review. Be kind in the comments. I don't know what someone said, but they timed you out. I did not. But be kind in the comments. Let me turn on my monetization. We're just going to do a recap review. We did talk Diddy all week. We did talk about, there was a guy that was had to be a part of the grand jury. Let me just turn on my monetization real quick. So yeah, like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before and where you're watching from. Let's see. Maybe update. Like the video, like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. And yes, we did get to 32K. So I appreciate everyone for helping me get to 32K. Allegedly, all comments are alleged. I'm just turning on my monetization, y'all. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Let me see. Let me see if I can play a clip for y'all. Where's that at? So that way I can turn this on and you guys can kind of listen to any updates that might have happened over the last 24 to 48 hours. I played a few clips yesterday. Let's see. You're just now coming in. There was a gentleman that spoke out. We'll go ahead and play this one. Yeah, hold on. Thanks for being here, everyone. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all. Like the video, like the video. As you come in, I'm kind of turning on my monetization. Hello, Seattle. Welcome. What's up, Josh? Welcome. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before, where you're watching from. Hello, Marilyn. Okay.
So, David, so were you surprised? Have the feds been in contact with you? I did watch your YouTube interview. I saw as of 2 weeks ago they haven't been in contact with you. What about today?
Yes.
So they have been in contact with you. Is that why you're here today?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, wow. So, David, so were you surprised or was that the full you were kind of waiting for?
Surprise.
Oh. Do you feel like the interview had, had anything to do with it or?
Yes.
This is Curtis that spoke in regards to him being contacted by and having to testify in front of the grand jury. Let me slow it down just a little bit and then I'm going to play it again. Hold on. Because sometimes when ladies speak, it kind of goes a little too fast. So let me see. I'm going to go there. There we go.
Have the feds been in contact with you? I did watch your YouTube interview. I saw as of 2 weeks ago they haven't been in contact with you. What about today?
Yes.
So they have been in contact with you. Is that why you're here today?
Yes.
Okay.
Homeland Security.
Oh, wow. So, David, so were you surprised or was
Homeland
that the
Security.
you were kind of waiting for?
Surprise.
Oh. Do you feel like the interview had, had anything to do with it or?
Yes.
Yeah. How do you know Sean Combs?
Generation. You know, Frank Lucas was my godfather and his father, and then we both was in the music business for 30 years together.
So you personally know him?
Not both, the whole person.
Sean Combs.
Not personally.
But you know of him, he knows
I know
of you.
him, yeah. I just mean Tupac, who was saying Fatal. He stopped a lot of my music. A lot of other people who didn't care about it. You understand? There's a lot around today.
Right, so
from Def Jam Records.
You made a lot of allegations, right? Are you expected to eventually turn those things over, or
that's what we're going to head over to do now. So we have a hearing now to determine what we're going to do in terms of what documents we'll have to turn over and what documents we do not.
So why were you in court tonight?
Just to give testimony to the grand jury. He was subpoenaed by the court, so as we all know, if you don't answer a subpoena, the marshals will come to your house as they came to his house, and they will bring you here. So that's why we're here today.
I know you can't mention celebrities per se. You did mention some in the interview. So just to clarify, you can back that up with actual factual footage.
We have, it's things that we have, but we got to go to the other courthouse. So I don't know if that's.
So that's my biggest thing. Like I said, I'm hoping whatever. If these two are trying to make money, I hope they're going to share everything with Kim Porter's children. That's what I'm hoping. Like the video, like the video. Let's see, Diddy grand jury subpoena. New witnesses claim to have tapes alleged Kim Porter's diary. Like the video, like the video.
The marshals will come to your house as they came to his house, and they will bring you here. So that's why we're here today.
I know you can't mention celebrities per se. You did mention some in the interview. So just to clarify, you can back that up with actual factual footage.
We have, it's things that we have, but we got to go to the other courthouse. So I don't know if that's any more questions, but we got another hearing to go.
Are you nervous, or do you feel?
Nah, I ain't never nervous. The only thing that's fair to me is God.
I know you did mention what was on the flash drive before. Would you be able to kind of go over that now, or is that something you can't discuss?
No, we're trying to discuss that now. What we will be able to talk to in terms of what was available and what was on those flash drives.
Okay.
But it was the book. So
it is Kim Porter's book, but not necessarily some of the stuff with the celebs that were mentioned besides.
It's hers. Nobody touched it.
Oh, so it is her official book.
Yes.
And no one touched it.
Nobody altered it. Nothing.
So it's not the copy that the gentleman said that he was selling before. No.
No.
It's two different copies. That one was edited.
So they're saying that other copy was edited.
Saying that the other copy was an actual real copy, even though the family said it wasn't.
It was a derivative work.
The only way the family say that is because I forgot his name. Albert Show.
Yeah.
Yeah. And besides that, I didn't know. A lot of stuff their mother did, they didn't know. I like to say apologize to the mother and the family for the picture being in front of it.
Right.
You understand? I didn't put it there.
Right.
So, they got to worry about bigger things.
Right.
Than what her diary was. You understand?
Right.
They should have started worrying when he was beating her.
Right.
When you start worrying about your mother after the fact.
Right. So the book, do you think it'll ever be open to the public, or after this, or?
That'll be the next thing. I've been contracted to go to Amazon and work out whatever legalities that may have existed prior so that we can republish the book.
Wow, so the public will get to see her actual words and thoughts.
So very soon, the actual unedited version. We'll be putting that out soon.
So, I'm wondering, do you own the rights, I guess, or how does that work?
I guess the own rights was given to me, right?
I say possession is not for the law.
So that was Courtney Burgess talking with TMZ. And then that was the attorney that said she had allegedly had the tapes. So Courtney Burgess is the one that had to be subpoenaed to come into court. That's what this is basically saying. Let's go back. He was subpoenaed in regards to this. He's a new witness. Like the video, like the video. So it's basically being reported. Mr. Burgess was a close friend, allegedly, to Kim Porter. He just testified before a grand jury claiming she had given him 11 tapes, allegedly, and an unedited manuscript disclosing the disturbing details in regards to, what was going on in regards to her death in 2018. So let me get to the other clip. Like the video, like the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, everyone. We're trying to remain at 32K. We're trying to remain at 32K. Let's see. I'm looking for, okay. Hold on one second. We're just doing a quick recap review of the week. We kind of talked trending topics, hot topics, And now we're kind of getting through to a little bit of the Diddy stuff. Like the video, like the video. Hold on one second. I'm waiting for the commercial to pass. So we're about to listen to, hold on. This is News Nation talking to Mr. Burgess.
His name is Courtney Burgess, and he says a friend gave him 11 flash drives that belonged to the late Kim Porter. And if you follow this story, you'll know that
friend gave him the flash
Kim Porter
drives.
is Diddy's ex-girlfriend and the mother of 4 of his kids. On those drives, the witness says 8 videos featured 8 celebrities at Diddy freak-offs or parties, and that 6 were males, 2 were females. The drive also included a manuscript of an alleged Kim Porter memoir, a memoir that her 4 kids insist is fake. Courtney Burgess told his story on a podcast before he told the grand jury today, and after he told the grand jury, and I mean immediately after, he booked it over to my set, and he and his attorney talked to me. I should tell you that he was very limited.
So he's very limited. Don't forget to subscribe, everyone. There's about 187 in the building. If I could please get 150 to please subscribe. We're trying to remain at 32K. Don't forget to subscribe to the page and turn on your notification bell. Let's continue.
And how much detail he could go into about his testimony. And because the 8 people in the videos, the 8 celebrities in the videos were allegedly victims of sex crimes, we know who they are, but we will not be naming them, famous or not. Here now is my conversation with Courtney Burgess and Ariel Mitchell, who's his attorney, beginning with the question of whether the participants in the video even knew.
So fair use, fair use. So News Nation knows who the celebrities are, but they won't be naming them. Neither will I.
They were being recorded. Were there any cameras in places where you'd assume privacy, like bathrooms?
Yeah, well, I know I've been in this house, but the picture, yes. That's what took place.
You're aware of surreptitious cameras that were recording in private places like bathrooms?
I didn't see the cameras. You could tell how the person was angled. I knew that was a camera there because I was there. I wasn't there. I don't know if the person was too tall, he was older, or whatever, but I wasn't there.
May I ask you this, Courtney? And Ariel, you can jump in on this as well, but I want to hear from Courtney first. Your home was raided by federal authorities, and I assume it is because of this material. Is that true?
I wouldn't say that. They just went to every one of them looking for me. They said the paperwork said the 24th, that I had to be there the 28th, and then it was the 27th. I can't make it there. That's tomorrow. So I don't know. From the look of it, it was 4 days.
And I want to be specific. Yes, when we talk about a raid, we're talking about when a subpoena is served for documents, a search warrant, or an arrest warrant. In this situation, Mr. Burgess was not in any way, shape, or form had a search warrant or an arrest warrant issued for him. It was just them serving a subpoena. So when the federal government needs to serve a subpoena, they use the marshal service to come to all of your residences if you have more than one residence. So in this situation, they sent marshals to all of Mr. Burgess's residences, and that was somehow construed or understood or turned into a raid, but he did not face a raid. It was just to serve him a subpoena.
Ariel, do you believe that the subpoenas were issued and executed based on the federal authorities' knowledge that these flash drives existed and had this kind of compromising material?
I think it was based on statements that Mr. Burgess made in a prior interview.
And those statements...
Like the video, like the video. I'm seeing Mr. Burgess at another video. I'm going to play this one after this video ends. So like the video, fair use, fair use. We're doing a reaction video. Yeah, Naomi was pretty close to Diddy and other people in the industry. So catch that tea.
Include descriptions of what the witness says he saw on those tapes. So I asked him about that, and he answered what he could, given the limitations imposed on him after testifying before the grand jury. Out of those 8 videos, 8 celebrities, 6 men and 2 women, how many of those 8 celebrities were close to being underage or potentially underage?
2 males.
Females. And of those 8 celebrities, how many of them were intoxicated or under the influence of drugs?
This is going to be all speculation. I just want to preface it by he wouldn't know if they were. Right.
Sure.
Appear to
Let me rephrase it.
Based on, yes.
Understand. Out of the 8 celebrities who were recorded having intimate relations with Sean Combs, how many of them appear to be either inebriated or intoxicated or under the influence
of drugs? All of them.
Out of those 8, how many appear to be potentially victimized? How many might have been victimizing?
I think all, to be honest, all.
Were victims or were perpetrating?
Victims.
They were all 8 were victimized, meaning
victim.
This was happening to them and they were inebriated.
Right. Not knowing, I guess, how much proof it was in it, what they was doing.
That's concerning.
Of those 8, how many seemed to be potentially minors?
2 to 3, possibly 3.
2 to 3. Also on the flash drives, Courtney, was what looked to be a manuscript written by, it appears to be a woman who had taken Kim Porter's private journals and had written a book. Is that accurate?
We don't know. We don't know how. Yeah.
I don't know how who wrote it, put it together, but it was from her when I spoke to her.
What you received on the flash drives, was it the completed book, or was it notes from Kim Porter that later were made into a book?
It was completed. It's only
Okay.
only about 54 pages. It was
Sure, and in the beginning it says,
So the book is still supposed to be 54 pages. So prayers go out to Kim Porter, what her thoughts and feelings were. Like I mentioned, I hope all the collections from the book goes to her children. That meaning the twins. Or to her estate. And it goes to her children. Period. Like the video. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys. We're at about 233. Please don't forget to subscribe to the page. We work extremely hard. I was so busy this morning. I kind of cut things short with my family just to kind of bring you guys alive. I'll probably leave soon to go finish up. Waiting on a friend to call. I'm surprised they haven't called yet. But I said, okay, let me get in here and make this quick video. So like the video. Mr. Burgess is speaking again. I'm going to kind of try and listen from this side while this is playing. Like the video.
Kim made me promise that if something happened to her, I would make sure this book became public to the world. The way Sean moved, I knew that was a promise I would have to fulfill. Kim knew I was a woman of my word, and this book was going to make it to print. So it sounds like it is a woman who wrote up the notes from Kim Porter. Does that sound accurate?
it's how you read it, yes. I haven't even read the book.
Do you know who the woman is?
No.
And to be clear, he received it in its complete form. So I think just to make sure we have some clarity here,
Yeah.
the manuscript that Mr. Burgess received was already in its complete form. It's not that he edited it or changed anything.
Got it.
He did give it to someone
Makes
else who then edited it, but that's not how he received it.
Okay, so Ariel, did your client Courtney receive the book from the woman who seems to have written it, saying, I'm a woman of my word, and this book is going to make it to print?
I don't know if he received it from a man or a woman. He can answer.
I received it from a man. I told you, somebody she was dating.
4 years ago, I ran for prosecutor to keep our kids and our family.
Yeah, the other video I was going to play, I got to listen to it because I think he's naming names. And I kind of want to keep things general. But I'll save it and I'll play it later. I'm trying my best not to name people until they're really in the trial. Because I don't want anybody flagging my videos. This is concerning.
To Kim Porter?
Yes.
So Kim
Just
Porter.
saying hi.
Okay.
Just saying hi. Didn't
Okay, Ariel, go ahead and give me clarity on the timeline.
No, I'm trying to get him
Ariel.
to provide clarity of, was there a conversation with
No, I
her?
was
Or
talking to the person, and he said, hold up, this is Courtney, be right here. Let me say something to him. He said, I know him, put me on speaker. Then that's how we end up speaking.
And then later,
Yeah,
somebody somebody else came and brought you the manuscript.
Right. Before I left ATL.
To the best of your knowledge, Courtney, do you believe that the manuscript is truly based on Kim Porter's diaries? Because there is a lot of dialogue in there. It is pages and pages of actual dialogue, which, I mean, I can't remember breakfast today, let alone dialogue from 5, 10, 15, and 20 years ago.
I guess this is a woman's score. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, what she been through.
A woman scorn is what he meant. Sometimes older people's language with current is not what he was basically trying to say a woman scorn. Like the video. We got about 15 likes. We should have at least 150 likes. Please double tap the screen to hit the like button. It's free. Please double tap the screen or hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. And also there's about 240 in. If I can please get 200 people to please subscribe and thank you. And turn on the notification bell. But definitely hit the like button.
Well, it's, I'm not a woman, so I'm just going by how I got female friends and relatives. They always come to the house scoring because what went on in a relationship. And when you're scoring, you can't forget it.
Important to stop down here for a moment and note again that Sean Combs is accused. He has not been convicted of any crimes, and so far everything against.
Yes, and like I've said before too, a jury will have to decide if there's any wrongdoing. He is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
As an allegation until it is proven in a court of law and a jury either decides or he decides to sign a plea deal to any of these crimes. But at this point in the story, Sean Combs is not guilty of any crimes. He is currently under indictment. He is currently being held on bail. But if you're at all curious about how Courtney Burgess feels about Diddy today, I asked him about that too. And here's what he had to say. Your lawyer just said, the story the tapes tell are the story of Diddy from the last several decades. And I know that you've known Diddy for a very long time. Can you describe what that story is based on what you now know to be true, the last several decades of Diddy's behavior and the reason he's now sitting in lockup?
I think I've been doing it for 35 years. I think we probably entered music business at the same time. He entered with Uptown. I entered into Big Beat, Atlantic. At the time, I guess he was ambitious. He was then from ambitious went to doing anything. Then from doing anything to didn't care about nobody who he could beat, and then he ended up turning to Lucifer. At today, I look at him. I know y'all call him Diddy or Puffy. I call him Lucifer.
So that's how
My
he
name
feels.
is Marty France, retired brigadier.
That is how he feels. The other clip, I will definitely have to listen to that. He's actually, Mr. Burgess is naming names. I kind of want to listen to it outside of you guys. I have to be careful what I play. But I will listen to it, and maybe he's just being general. But like the video, like the video. We did a few hot topics, trending topics. I already took a picture of that. Um, Celebrities, they say some celebrities are fleeing the country. They're saying some celebrities are just traveling the world. Which one do y'all think it is? Are they traveling the world or are they trying to flee? I mean, it's going to depend on what's going to happen in May of 2025. I'm watching a video where the young lady's asking Cassie, is there anything she wants to say? And Diddy kind of brought her close. And I remember when she was talking to Andrea Talley, the guy is that the guy? Yeah, I think that's the guy that passed. He had I think Cassia shook his hand and Diddy didn't like that either. He didn't like for men to touch her, period. He didn't like for men to touch her. Unless he approved it, allege, because we hear different stuff in regards to what they were allegedly into. Like the video, like the video. I did do a video in regards to Diddy and him and his income, and it started off from, let's see, it started off from the 1992. Go back and check out the clip. From 1992, he was worth about 4.5 million. 1995, he was worth about 32 million. 1997, he was worth almost 85 million. 1998, 90 million. 1999, like 100 million. 2000, almost 18 million. 2003, almost 3 million. 2008, almost 4 million. 2010, almost 4 million and a half. 2013, almost 55 million. 2016, almost 6.5 million. 2018, he was worth almost 8 million. 2020, he was worth a little over 9 million. And then in regards to 2022, he was worth 1 billion. And then 2024, it stated 1.1 billion. So these numbers are estimated, but I did do a video regarding Diddy's possible net worth over the last few years. Okay, you guys, I am going to do a quick short live. I'm exhausted from ripping and running. I had to come on live. The algorithm don't play. You don't go live for a few days, the algorithm will say, oh, okay. If you're not interested, we're not interested. So I definitely had to go live real quick, bring you guys some hot topics, trending topics. We generally talked about some stuff. Let me see if I wanted to do anything else. Hold on, let me see. I kind of was going to zip through. Yeah. Hold on. Like I mentioned, Nick Cannon talked about Mariah Carey earlier this week or last week. It seems like he still misses Mariah. We know this is the holiday. Mariah loves the holiday in regards to Christmas. We talked about Young Thug. We talked about Cardi B hitting the rally in the stage for Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris was on SNL. Go check out that skit. It was pretty good. Cardi B, people were talking to Cardi B about why was she reading from her phone. She said, hey, I'm a mom. My brain races. I needed my notes. If you guys did not check out Love is Blind, go check it out. This season of Love is Blind is interesting. I like watching Netflix cooking shows, car stuff, sports stuff, you name it. I'm pretty much on Netflix chilling when I can, when I'm not doing stuff with family. But yeah, Cam Newton's baby mother is talking about Love and Blind, and people are like, you shouldn't be talking about people's relationship when you and Cam. It seems like Cam's out there having a good old time, and they're saying that his baby mama is allowing it. Her name is Jasmine Brown. So yeah, Jasmine sometimes trends sometimes in regards to she is one of Cam Newton's baby mamas, and she basically says she keeps busy and she does everything she can to be a good baby mother. Um yeah, and then he admitted to Jasmine that she's not the only woman he sleeps with since being in a relationship. Cam Newton is something else. He is. Go watch the Cam Newton and Corey Holcomb interview. That was something. They talked about dating. They talked about BBLs. They talked about a lot. I cut it off. I was like, okay, this is turning into guy talk. Gail Gail King did respond about Megan Thee Stallion.
Hey, I'm just sitting here minding my own business. People are reaching out to me saying, "Hey, Gail, Megan Thee Stallion just called you a bitch." Well, I know you're expecting me, or maybe you're thinking I have something negative to say. I do not. I have nothing but great love and respect for Megan Thee Stallion, cheering her on always. But there's so much bigger things that are happening in the world, like radio today. There's so much to discuss the election. 5 days and counting. 5 days. Are you ready? We're going to talk about that today. We have a historian who has predicted the last 9 out of 10 presidential races correctly. How is he feeling about this? How has this election gotten so nasty? It seems to be getting worse by the day. How do we tap that down? Let's discuss.
Yeah.
What are you thinking as you're heading to the polls? I was in Pennsylvania yesterday. Pennsylvania voters have lots of thoughts. We'll talk about that. Okay, so that's segment one. Segment two, Halloween, hence the orange and black. What's your favorite costume? What's your most creative thing you've done for Halloween? What do you look forward to on a day like?
So there's what Gail had to say. I hope you guys had a great and safe Halloween. Some of my friends said they handed out so much candy they had to send somebody to go get more candy. And they had said, "When's the last time you did Halloween?" I said, "I haven't." And I said, "Literally, the last time I had to do Halloween is when I passed out candy at your house. Because you were at work and so was your wife." I don't do Halloween. So I'm glad they didn't have to call me this year because it sounded like they had a busy Halloween and kids knocking on their door. Sexy Red also endorsed Kamala Harris. I think Candace Owen is kind of making a joke about it. I posted that as well on my shorts. Let's see. Yep. I guess there's some kind of challenge going on that couples are doing. It's interesting of what they're saying to one another. What is it? Let's see. It's the suspect challenge. It's a pretty funny challenge. Couples are doing it in regards to, saying stuff they probably want to say, but they don't normally say. So yeah, everybody, we're just relaxing today. Hot topics, trending topics. The election's right around the corner. She said 4 days. We're probably day 3 because she posted that about a day or two ago. But yeah, like the video, like the video. We have about 235 in the building. I just didn't want to leave you guys without just doing some general updates. If you guys did not know, Jordan Woods is a singer now. She dropped her first song. I think she's kind of singing to her man. She sounds pretty good. I don't know if it's auto tunes that's helping her, but yeah. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on the Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion. Kim Kardashian had allowed her son, 8-year-old son, to have a YouTube page until he started making comments about Kamala Harris. Well, Kim, he's 8. He shouldn't have a page. Some of her decisions and Kanye's decisions, I side eye. Why would you let your 8-year-old have a page? I think some kids probably do if they're doing like gaming, but just to let him have a page and he's Kanye's child. He's going to say the most randomest thing because that's what Kanye does and that's what Kim does. So she allegedly deleted the page. She liked to do stuff for media attention, clicks and views. There's no way. She act like her kids are teenagers, and they're not. They're not. And I don't know if she just did that and she made him sign a contract. I don't know if she did that so that way if they want to put out a narrative they could on his page. Because remember, you got to remember, Chris was trying to get Chloe to get some kind of page or a podcast. And Chloe's like, I don't have time for that. Probably because she was chasing after Tristan. But yeah, Kim letting her 8-year-old have a page, and you gotta go, there's different pictures in regards to Kamala Harris. Kim should be more responsible. But it's always a side eye. We side eye her in Balenciaga. We side eye her 2 weeks ago. She was like, yeah, I'm a single mom as Kanye travels the world. Well, if he gets the kids when he's supposed to, that's all that matters. Kanye's not going to stay in LA where she wants him to. He's going to travel the world because he can. He has a lot of child support that he has to pay to her, but I don't know. But like the video, like the video. I thank everyone for being here. We just do some quick topics, hot topics. We talked about Diddy had to return the key in regards to Miami rescinded it. And I don't know about y'all, but I get a lot of messages in regards to the election this year. Are you guys getting a lot of messages? Are you guys getting a lot of messages? Be kind in the comments. Who are they talking about in the comments? Be kind in the comments. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are having your own conversation. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here where you're watching from. But yeah, I was concerned that Kim had to delete his page. He never should have had a page. Period. Never should have had a page. And if you did not know, one of the clients in regards to the Jane Doe has to reveal her name or the complaint will be dismissed. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it's one. I don't think that's all, because remember, there was 7 that came out, then there was 6 that came out, or whatever the number is, 6 and then 7, and then there was like 2 last week. One of the alleged Jane Does have to reveal her name, or the case is going to be dismissed. Maybe Diddy kind of thinks he knows who it is, but he wants to verify who it is, so then that way the case can move forward. So I'm wondering if they're going to drop the case because they don't want to tell who they are. So like the video. I thank everyone for being here. I literally have some things I have to take care of. So I thank everyone. Have a great Sunday. Be blessed. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. Goodbye, everyone.